Hi everyone. This is just a quick video for something that came up. But first I just want to mention that I did start on, on Zoloft, a very low dose, pediatric dose. Taking that risk of maybe triggering mania or a mixed episode, but I'm not going to go looking for it. And 25 milligrams, and I feel so much better. I haven't felt this good in months and months. Oh, I should have said something sooner. 5 weeks of depression. Okay. So I'm feeling really good, except something kind of ticked me off and tapped into those feelings of worthlessness and shame involved with having a mental illness. I hate that term, psychiatric condition, but more about being on getting Social Security disability. When the time finally came for me to do that, I fought it for a long time, and it had been suggested by my doctor, my therapist, my family, but I fought it, tried to work. I only was getting sicker and sicker. And I got better when I did start getting disability because stress is a trigger for me in sleep, and I would get so worked up about the responsibilities of even easy job, at Walmart. I wouldn't, in the social anxiety that I have, I wouldn't be able to sleep, and not being able to sleep would trigger huge episodes. And for a long time I wasn't able to take lithium, so each episode was worse. And the ECT kind of messed with my brain. Topamax messed with my brain, but that kind of got better. And basically, my goal has always been to work to be as healthy as I can, but I still have breakthrough mood episodes. It's just a matter of degree. If I'm doing well, I recognize them, but they don't affect my functioning. Too much stress, not enough sleep, and that's when the bad things happen. I end up in the hospital. And I've always wanted to be able to get back to work, but I've never been healthy enough, long enough. I sobbed the whole time I was in the little interview for disability because I was just so disgusted with myself for it. That was several years ago. And I was I just got an apartment to move out on my own. It's by my mom and dad's place, just like 2 minutes away, but I'm gonna be independent. I'm gonna be trying to keep track of my own bills, taking advantage of a mental health, organization's services for, eventually maybe getting part-time employment, but in budgeting and things like that. But because the depression had lifted with the Zoloft, I was finally able to feel excited about that until I got this email from an acquaintance of mine from the internet, who I had mentioned to. She told me about her job and asked me about mine, and I explained that I was disabled, and I used to be a registered nurse, and I worked as long as I could, even at, low stress jobs, but ended up on disability, and my main disability is bipolar disorder. And this is what she sent back. I am very much in tune with bipolar disorder. I know several people who have it. Some of them do what they're supposed to do. Take the medicine, exercise, eat healthy, don't drink alcohol, and they do great. They even hold down a full-time job and manage their life very well. Others they don't take care of themselves, don't take their medicine, don't eat right, they don't exercise, and they do drink alcohol. Their lives are full of chaos, but still manage to work. So I'm a little confused with the fact of being a disability for it. It isn't really a disability. You just have to know your limits and what to do to take care of yourself. I understand bipolar disorder very well. I'm not, and definitely not, negative about it. Okay, honey. First of all, I have bipolar 1 disorder, rapid cycling, psychotic features with both mania and depression, mixed episodes. I'm very educated and have a lot of insight in my disorder. It's been at least 11 years. I know it inside and out. I do everything I'm supposed to do, but not everybody's bipolar is completely controlled by medication. And I take lithium, I take Seroquel XR, I take Lithobid, I take, right now, the Zoloft. Sometimes I have to take some Xanax to get to sleep. And I do all exercise. I walk and I go to yoga, and my entire freaking day is revolved around, geared at staying healthy, moving ahead, or at least not falling back. But that sometimes happens anyway, and I just have to keep going from that point. Moving ahead, moving forward. My entire day is structured around staying healthy. And I still have episodes. Breakthrough. I mean, some people just can't, some people, it's not like they can take lithium and all the answers, and then that's all they need ever. And my levels are good. I get it checked regularly. I go to my doctor's appointment. You all know that. How dare her? How dare her? Try to tell me about, she doesn't know me in my experience. She doesn't know about what it's like to have your mind trick you into almost killing yourself, delusions, paranoia, hearing voices, uncontrollable sobbing, being catatonically depressed for a year. So that kind of tapped into those bad feelings I still have about having a disability that people can't see. And they're like, but you're healthy now. You seem awfully healthy now. Well, that's because I don't have the stress of a job. I still plan on it. In fact, right now, my next, after I move in my apartment, is to help volunteer with puppy training and obedience classes. I mean, I'm always moving forward. Even when I've had a real setback, I start from that point and move forward. I'm just, apparently she has no idea that there are different severities, different types of bipolar disorder. But I kind of wanted all your opinions on how you felt about bipolar disorder as a disability for someone not to be working to collect money from the government to help support them because of bipolar disorder. Do you think it's a legitimate disability? Or am I just lazy and afraid to work and mooching off the government? I would really like to hear your thoughts and opinions on this topic. Later.